All right, another season in the books. So now we got to figure out that off-season plan. You know what I mean?
Yep. And I already know what I want to work on.
Oh, yeah? Let me hear it then. Sounds good. Only thing left for you to do is put in that work.
Let's do it.
Let's get it then.
Good evening, everybody. What a treat we have for you tonight. FIBA quarterfinals action coming your way. And at our table tonight, I'm alongside Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. And I'm Kevin Harlan. Welcome, everyone. And tonight, Brent, we've got the U.S. going up against Greece. This should be a good one.
Yeah, Greece also a country with a very proud basketball tradition, and they always have a game plan against the U.S. They try to muck it up and get creative. We'll see if they give the Americans a run for the money.
Greg, it's win or go home now here in the quarterfinals. There is no room for error.
And we should see the game pick up in terms of intensity and physicality. The U.S. might be the favorites here, but anything can happen in a win or go home situation.
Greg, when it comes to officiating, you hear players and coaches say, we just want a consistent whistle. But international play can be an adventure in that regard.
Often, more physicality is tolerated, and you can't expect any star treatment. You've got to play through it, even if the calls don't go your way.
And here is Antetokounmpo after the three-pointer from Walker. Pass to Giannis. He slams it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns. You know, Brent, I'm looking here. With the FIBA game being several minutes shorter than the NBA game, players can really go full tilt with their energy, can't they?
Yeah, it feels like you can really make some impact in that first half, really send messages early on. You don't have to leave as much in the tank, so you tend to see more chase down blocks and scrambling and sprinting early on in contests. It's really fun to watch.
Here's Giannis after the made shot from Walker. Here's Christou. To the middle, 5 to shoot.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Walker looking for an opening. Timu with the rebound.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Can't hit the step-back jump shot. And over the years, we've seen some quality NBA players, Brent, come out of Greece.
Yeah, but Giannis Antetokounmpo, the first real superstar to come over from Greece. Nonetheless, they've medaled in the past, and certainly they remain a team to be reckoned with.
Here's Timu after the made shot from Walker. Pass to Timu. Here's Christou. No good from outside.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you should miss.
It's good from long range. And that's 12 points for Walker.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Antetokounmpo inside. Guarded by Tatum. USA leading by 6. Outside, Walker. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Well, it was a long time ago, but Greece was one of the driving forces behind the creation of FIBA back in 1932.
Basketball's always been a big sport there, and they've had a few spells where the Greek Professional League has been one of the best in Europe.
Pass to Christou. Greece needs to get a shot off here. They need this. Greece again cannot hit. Fires from way outside. Walker's shot is off.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Dimu, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him. And USA with some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Weber comes in for Edwards. And it's John Morant in for Devin Booker. Both good from the line that time. And for a while, Brent, the Greek national team was as strong as any in Europe.
Yeah, they were. It's been a while, though. This was back in 2005 when they won the Euros. And they had a good group of young NBA players on that roster. They haven't found that level of success in about 20 years. Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Ioanu. Pass to Dimu. Shoots over Walker. Dimu's shot is off. Outside, Walker. What a shot!
Oh, yes.
Amazing!
That one counts.
Unreal.
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly, take a chance, and somehow that one goes in.
And it's USA. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We've got more in store for you right after this. The first quarter in the books, and we're getting going with more FIBA quarterfinals action here at the start of the second quarter. And guys, what's your take so far on USA?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Well, Brent, the U.S. has never hurt for perimeter talent. But they had to find a spot for MP on this team, and it looks like they have.
Well, the skill set MP has is such a perfect fit for this Team USA. He gives them something that can't be matched by anybody else that plays his position. This is such a huge win for the U.S. in getting MP involved with this basketball team.
Here's Vasiliu. No scoring in this one. Here's Karianis. It's hauled in by USA. Tatum finds Walker. And it's Papathikis with the rebound.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there. Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Outside, Walker. Another three for USA.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Karianis. He has 6. Pass to Ioanu. Some nice passing here by Greece. From past the arc, knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 5.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
And that one, good.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Pass to Papathikis. To the paint. Here's Alexiou. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Up top, Walker. 27 points for him. Again, USA.
Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Well, defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Here's Papathikis. Still without a basket. Ioanu misses. And Morant's got the ball here for USA. Walker. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And USA leads by 16. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Fasiliu, guarded by Walker. Here's Karianis. 6 points for him. Shoots over Weber. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Here's Walker driving to the basket.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Karianis, guarded by Tatum. USA leading by 18. Walker with a clean look. That three off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Down low. 1:02 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Karianis, guarded by Embiid. And Embiid with the block.
And how about the anticipation from the big fella? Embiid is one of the league's premier shot blockers.
And USA with some changes. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Edwards comes in for Weber, and it's Booker in for John Morant. Now, here's Walker. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Can they get it? With the drive, Milanas gets the bucket. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside, Walker. They double-team Walker. Pass to Edwards. Bridges for three. Cans it from downtown.
Capable of scorching you from the perimeter. When Bridges has a great look, he takes advantage.
Here's Demu, and the professor picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
To the inside. Misses the layup. And it's USA with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone, for what's sure to be an exciting second half of FIBA quarterfinals basketball. What a game we're seeing from the professor.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Hey, yo, right here, baby.
Demu's shot is off. USA leading by 19. Back to Walker. They double-team Walker. USA moving the ball around. Drills the three-pointer. Walker's got the first basket of the second half. That one for USA. Pass to Christou. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Shot's good by Walker.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And here's Giannis. After the three-pointer from Walker, Giannis no good. Outside, Walker. And Walker throws it down hard.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Giannis outside. Pass to Demu. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
And Giannis treating the defense like a magazine. Easy reading here for him.
Outside, Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from the elbow. Again, USA.
And that's his M.O. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Here's Demu, guarded by Walker. Shakes him. Rejected by Walker. Puts up a deep three. Drills it from outside. Walker's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Here's Giannis. It's hauled in by USA. Outside, Walker. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Walker's got 48.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Here's Demu. Giannis outside. Grease again cannot hit. Tries it from 19. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Walker's got 17 now, just in the second half. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the professor picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. And USA will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Bridges comes in for Tatum. A.J. Griffin's checked in for Edwards. And it's John Morant in for Booker.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Milunas. Will it go? He can't hit that time.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing. Yeah, look out!
And how How's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Three-pointer. Rebound by Joel Embiid. So it's USA now. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. The offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
It just knows where to go. Embiid positioning himself perfectly to get the putback.
Here's Demu. Over Morant. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And it's USA holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game?
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And the so no problem for USA.